Fellow Kenyans, former Prime Minister Raila Odinga is currently under a lot of attacks from the Gen Zs and Kenyans at large. This is after Raila Odinga joined William Ruto and formed the broad-based government after the Gen Z revolution back in 25th June 2024. Ladies and gentlemen, Kenyans have a lot of respect for the former Prime Minister Raila Odinga and the leader of ODM party. Over the ages, Raila is believed to be a fighter of human rights and a defender of the Kenyan constitution. In this world of technology, Kenyans have been able to trace back Raila Odinga's footsteps up to date. Raila Odinga has been into 4 handshakes with former presidents. Raila was involved in the 1982 coup d'etat under Moi leadership. Raila went to work with Daniel Moi in the year 1998 in the corporation systems. Next to the third president, who was Emilio Mwai Kibaki, Raila supported Mwai Kibaki in 2002 under the NARC coalition. But Mwai Kibaki did not honor the MOU, and Raila Odinga was running against Mwai Kibaki in 2007 general election. After the elections, Raila Odinga is perceived to have been rigged by Emilio Mwai Kibaki. And then we had the post-election violence, where very many Kenyans were killed and others displaced. Raila went for an handshake and formed a coalition government with Mwai Kibaki. Fast forward, in 2013, Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta won against Raila Odinga. Raila Odinga moved to court in 2013 and later in 2017 when Uhuru was re-elected. The election was nullified by one Justice Maraga, and Raila refused to go back to the polls. Next to 2022 general election, Raila Odinga was being supported by the then current President Uhuru Kenyatta against his deputy William Ruto, and William Ruto defeated Raila Odinga. Raila Odinga then moved to the courts, and it was clear that William Ruto had defeated Raila Odinga. In the following year, 2023, Raila Odinga organized demonstrations against William Ruto's first finance bill, the Finance Bill 2023, which was they were trying to block the housing levy in that finance bill. Over 50 Kenyans died in that demonstration, and Raila Odinga went to a negotiation table with William Ruto and formed the NADCO report. The following year, the financial year 2023-2024, there was a finance bill, the Finance Bill 2024. William Ruto was trying to impose more taxes. This time around, Raila Odinga did not organize for demonstrations, but the youth of the Republic of Kenya, led by the Generation Z, were in the streets to fight for their rights. 25th June 2024 will remain historic. One of the fateful evenings, peaceful demonstrators moved and charged their way into Parliament to stop the MPs from passing the Finance Bill 2024. But they were late by some minutes, and the bill was declared passed, awaiting presidential assent. In that state, Kenyans were very angry. They decided to attack the parliament. Many were killed, others abducted. After innocent Kenyans were killed in the streets of parliament, one Raila Odinga, the father of handshakes, went ahead to commit himself to work with William Ruto and form the broad-based government. Raila went ahead to allow his top-ranking members to join William Ruto's cabinet, and that really angered very many Kenyans. William Ruto now went to push Raila Odinga's ambitions in the African Union Commission, and Kenyans have been fighting Raila Odinga online and trying to give a Kenyan perception that Raila Odinga is not popular in the Republic of Kenya and cannot lead Africa. In a recent tweet, Kenyans have attacked Raila Odinga from his tweet trying to sympathize with Germans who died out of an attack. I am deeply shocked and saddened by the senseless attacks in Magdeburg, Germany, which has tragically claimed 5 lives and left 200 injured. That is Raila Odinga tried to sympathize with Germans who have been killed in an attack. Raila Odinga did not at one point condemn William Ruto for the Gen Zs who were killed in the streets of Parliament during the demonstrations back in 25th June 2024. Magdeburg holds a special place in my heart. It's not just a beautiful city, but also the backdrop to my journey as a mechanical engineering student. My thoughts and prayers are with the ones who have lost loved ones in this heartbreaking event. May they find solace in this season of goodwill and compassion. In times like this, it's clear that our world would be a safer, more harmonious place if we could embrace our differences, foster tolerance to divergent views, and truly learn to coexist in peace with one another. Let us strive for understanding and unity in the face of adversity. That is the message to the Germans from Raila Odinga. In the comments, Kenyans are really bitter with Raila Odinga, and they have attacked him, citing the silence of Raila Odinga during the Gen Z revolution in the Republic of Kenya. I want us to pass through some comments and wrap up this video. Ensure you express your opinion in the comments. Tell me, do you support Raila Odinga AU bid? Are you a patriot? Or Raila Odinga is very selfish and he has no national interest at hand? First, Kenyan boy. This is PR. Stand for the African Union seat. Where were you in June when young Kenyans were shot by snipers? Others abducted and thrown in Kware Dam. Remember the Kware place? Kware is a place behind, I think, pipeline. Very many Kenyans were found to have been killed and dumped in that dump site. Then Kenya boy has attached a picture which was taken on 25th June 2024 when Kenyans were killed in the streets of Parliament. Next to ISO, you are F. Got no shame. When young Kenyans died on the streets, you never condemned or issued any statement. Instead, you took advantage of the efforts and got yourself into government. When Kenyans die killed in Arabic countries as modern slaves, you don't issue a statement. You don't issue a statement condemning these injustices. Ironically, when white men die, you rush to issue statements. Their lives are somehow precious than those of young men and women. Spare us your hypocrisy, your white men worshippers. Next to African Hero. African Hero has attached a picture of the 6th fallen soldiers who died during the Gen Z revolution on the 25th June 2024. Oh, but you were never deeply shocked by these dates. Okay? Next tweet, young Kenyans, the future of the nation, abducted and killed. You kept quiet. Abductions are still happening, but you don't care. You care about foreigners than the youth of the Republic. And the same picture of youth lying dead in the streets of our parliament are tagged on that tweet. Next to Ole 007. Dear Raila Odinga, this is a very long message. I want us to pass with the message and I'll be able to wrap up this discussion. Dear Raila Odinga, I am writing to express my deep concerns and disappointment regarding your political career. Your actions have led many to question your commitment on the welfare of the Kenyan people. The events of 1982, which resulted in the loss of many Kenyans, are a stark reminder of the consequences of political expediency. Furthermore, your decision to join KANU in 2001, thereby boosting President Moi's numbers in parliament, have been perceived as a betrayal by many. In 2017, the historic ruling by Judge Maraga, which nullified the presidential elections. And however, your decision not to run, citing Chebukati as a gatekeeper, has raised questions about your true intentions. Your family financial gains, particularly your son Vidal's rapid accumulation of wealth after returning from the US, have sparked concerns about corruption. Similarly, the lucrative job secured by your daughter and Kalonzo's son at the East African Legislative Assembly, Ihala, during the height of the Maandamano protests has raised eyebrows. Many Kenyans feel that you have damaged careers of others, including that of Honorable Martha Karua, in pursuit of your own interests. Your actions have led some to question your leadership and commitment to the Kenyan people. In light of your performance record, many wonder whether you possess the necessary vision and leadership to transform African Union Commission (AUC). Some argue that this role is beyond your capabilities. As Kenyans navigate its current challenges, many are calling for genuine leadership and accountability. It is imperative that you address these concerns and demonstrate your commitment to the welfare of Kenyan people. That is the message from Ole007. Our last message will come from Makena Mwita. Your brother Kasonko at William Ruto abducts and kills more than 5 lives daily, but you have never condemned him. Stop the pretense and hypocrisy, you old man Kojoa Ulale. Kenyans are very sad with Raila Odinga, and most of them wish Raila Odinga to fail in the AU bid come next year. What's your view? Ladies and gentlemen, ensure you express your opinion in the comments. Tell me, do you support Raila Odinga's candidature in the African Union Commission chairmanship? Is Raila Odinga taking advantage of Kenyans? Ensure you subscribe and give the video a like. Thank you for tuning in.